Hello, 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 and welcome to my stream. Um, we are going to play Football Manager. It arrived yesterday evening. I was anticipating for it for a long time because it's my favorite game ever. It's my 22nd year in Football Manager, so I played it since Championship Manager 2000. And it's probably also my 22nd year that I will play with Anderlecht. It's my favorite Belgian team. Yesterday I did the first look on Twitch with Schalke 04, but I didn't feel anything with that team, so I started Anderlecht. A little bit of history about Anderlecht. It's the biggest team in Belgium. History-wise, they have 34 titles. We will go and search it club info. So they have overview. So they won 34 titles in the league. The last one in 2017. They won one UEFA Europa League in 1983. Two of European Cup Winners' Cup. Then the Belgium Cup they won 9 times. Once the second league, 13 times the Super Cup, Belgian League Cup that doesn't exist anymore, and second Division B. So the last years, you see, they were quite consistent with first and second places, but then the drop came in 2013, and they won a title in 2017. But as you can see, it only went down from there, with this as the lowest point in history. Last 2 years ago, that was the time when Vincent Company came to Anderlecht as a player first, but he changed to coach, to manager. But today I am the manager of Anderlecht. Sadly, I have to take over from Company. Last year they were third, but the Belgian league has a strange way to work, but that we will see later. Today, as of the days in the Belgian Pro League, the biggest teams are not, Anderlecht is not included there. Season preview. So as you can see, there's still odds to win the league. That's very strange because Club Rouge is now the biggest team in Belgium, with Genk as second, and Antwerp can be third. Anderlecht is not one of the biggest teams in Belgium anymore um, because they have financial problems. But what they do have is an amazingly good youth academy. So they produce very good young players. Um, the history of Anderlecht is that they always play attractive football. They try to. That's what company tries to bring to the team this year as well. It goes with ups and downs, but that's what I also want to do. Make a good playing football team that has yeah, good good that's good for the viewers to watch. So we'll look at the transfers they did, because first season I put transfers off, so I will play the whole season with original teams. That's what I prefer to do. So last season were not eight, that's the season before. This is the beta version of Anderlecht, so it still has some issues sometimes. I see yesterday I played with a blue ball that you couldn't see on the field, so that was a bit stupid. So what do we have more in the screen? This is the reputation of the league, of the team in the league. Then the finance is secure. Then myself as a coach, a very low reputation because I have the highest license, but I'm only a national player, so that's it. It will take some time to get the trust of the players. Key players is the goalie Hendrik van Krombrugge, then hot prospect Mario Struikens, but they have a lot of hot prospects. The squad average age is, as you can see, very young, 22. So the transfers they did last year, they brought in Christian Foy, that's a young player, only 16. Leo Rafaelov, he won the Golden Boot last season, so he was the most valuable player of the league in Antwerp, and they got him for free. Then Ashimiro, he was on loan last season, they bought him. Colin Kozemans is a third goalie. Benito Raman came back to Belgium from Schalke after he had a terrible season there for 3 million. Wesley Hood, a player that we know in Belgium. He played for our rivals in Bruges. No, in Antwerp he played. In Antwerp, not in Bruges, I think. No, in Antwerp. He played in Antwerp, and he was very good there. So yeah, they bought him because his season in Lazio didn't go very well. Even he played 17 games, it was not so good. Then Christopher Olsen is a Swedish player, I think. Yeah, from Russia. They bought him. Is an international. Played a lot of international games, 29 caps. Very good central midfielder. Then Lisandro Magalan, he just arrived the last moments, I think, from the transfer window, or he wasn't fit because he didn't play yet. Maybe one time he fell in, came off the bench. He's a central defender from Ajax. Then Taylor Harwood Bellis is on loan from City because we had Company as coach. They had a good relationship with City, and that's how Taylor Harwood Bellis arrived in Anderlecht. A central defender, young guy, not too bad. The thing is, I have changed all my interface into English just for streaming, and I have to find where everything is because normally the defending good points are centered here, and now they have to see marking here, tackling here. So we'll have to search a little bit. Then Joshua Zirkzee, they brought him from Bayern, and he's a big talent. He's Holland, super talented player, has a lot of problems with injuries. So we will see how it goes with him, 20 years young, on loan. Then Christian Kouame is another striker on loan from Fiorentina, also a young guy, great potential, but also injury prone. So we will have to see what happens with them. We had some great players last season that left. Kamar Lawrence left, Di Matta left, Zul left, but one of the biggest ones is Sambi Lokonga. He went to Arsenal, a young 21-year prospect, central midfielder, very strong. He was captain last season on his 20 years old, so that's amazing. Another big loss was the striker who was loaned, and he went to Wolfsburg. He was on loan from City. Forgot his name, so we will look it up. Mecha, of course. We will look him up because he was one of the biggest talents that is there, Lukas Mecha. So he's now in Wolfsburg. He's German, has the English nationality as well. Great striker, a big loss for Anderlecht. So that's gives you a little bit of view on our squad, but we can just look at it because yesterday, before going to sleep, I couldn't leave this alone. So I made my tactics for my primary tactics, and we will go in a 4-4-2. That's what Company plays, but we will make a diamond in midfield. The only part I doubt about is these two roles, Mezzala and Carrillo, or how do you say Carriero in English? These two I'm doubting. I will have to see what they do. All the others I'm quite sure of, so that we will leave. And let's take a look at the squad. So in goal we have Hendrik van Krombrugge, a very good goalie, 28 years old. He's in the national team as a third goalie, but we have Courtois and Mignolet on that position, so it's very hard for him to get in the team, in our national team. But he's a good one, a good goalie, footballing goalie, so it's okay. Then on the right side we have Murillo, who is wanted. He's not as good in the game as he is in real life, so I decided if they do an offer, we will sell him. And he's wanted by Ghent, Saint-Etienne, and Strasbourg. So only team I will not let him go to is Ghent, but Saint-Etienne and Strasbourg have a chance to buy him. We'll come to there later. Then Taylor Harwood Bellis, we saw before, and Wesley Hood. They will be the central defenders. Then on left, Sergio Gomez, also a new transfer. Very, very good player. Ex-Barcelona, ex-Dortmund. He's an attacking midfielder, but he can also play on left back. So he is very, very versatile. So we will also use him in that things. because he's a great, great player. He can cross perfectly. First touch is good. Free kicks are good. Um, Passing is good. Technique, teamwork, vision. So this guy has a lot of potential. The only thing, he is not really fast. So maybe for left back, that's a bit of a problem. But we will see. I will let him start anyway. But look at the positions he can play. He's so versatile that we will use him a lot. Then we have Josh Cullen, Irish, 9 caps. He will be the breaker there. He's also not sure of his place. There's a lot of good players on my team, so Josh Cullen has to prove himself on that position. Danielle Riversharn, one of the hot prospects in Belgium, 20 years old, already 6 caps for the national team. Central midfielder, technique very good. Also a little bit injury prone, so can be a problem. Then Christopher Olsen, we saw him before, the central midfielder from Sweden. Good addition. He will be the working power on midfield. And then Leo Rafael as an attacking midfielder. He's 35 years old, but still has the technical qualities. So he will be engaged. That role is a more not a running attacking midfielder, but more static. So I will change it. Then on striker we have Kwame and Zirkzee. But what I want to show you guys is that we have a bench, and I put them in the same position. So every one of these 11 can be replaced with any one of these, and I think they're almost as good, or some maybe better. So Bart Verbruggen is an 18-year-old Dutch goalkeeper who had played already a lot of games last season. And you can see he has a lot of quality. Only 18 years old. And then we have Kylian Sardella on the right back. That's why Murillo can go if he wants, because we have Sardella who can play there. Good right defender, only 19 years old. Then Lisandro Magalan in the central defender as a backup. Very good mental and physical. And Zeno de Bast, 17 years old. Look at these stats. Passing 15, heading 14, crossing 14. This guy has a lot of talent. So we can change him maybe to a wing back, but for the moment he will be center back. On left side we still have Bogdan Mikhailchenko, who I loved last season in Anderlecht. He played very good, has a good crossing, good bravery, determination, pace and stamina and acceleration is all very good. So that's good for a left back. And as I told you, Gomez can play on other positions as well. And then for the defensive midfielder, we have Marco Cana, 18 years old. Look at these stats. These guys in Anderlecht have a lot of future in their team. As Marco Cana is a big, big player, tackling 14, passing 14, technique 14. And look at these mental stats, all perfect. Physical could be a bit stronger, but yeah, with this age. Then we have Majit Ashimiro. That's one of the ones that I'm not sure if I put him on bench or on outside of the team. He came from Red Bull Salzburg, but I'm not convinced about him. Has a good work rate, so he has a chance to play. Then Adrian Tribell, on the start of the game, he's in the second team, because in real life he's also in the second team, because I want to sell him because of his big contract he has, as you can see here. But he has good stats, so I will use him anyway. He's 30 years old. If he starts, then he's a great addition to our team. And then attacking midfielder, instead of Rafael, we can use Anwar El Hajj. And he's technical, very skilled player. Good teamwork, good work rate, and that's very important for young players to evolve. So this guy has a big chance to play, because Rafaelov is also not as young anymore. Then in attack, we have a bit of a problem, because we have here 2 guys who are not really strikers. Benito Raman will be a pressing forward if he plays, has a good work rate, good stamina, good pace. So the finishing 10 is a bit low, but we can use him. And then we have Francis Amuzu. He's normally a winger, but I will train him to striker. He's super fast, and maybe that's what we can use Also, we hope we don't have to put them both in the team at the same time, because that will be not so good. And then we have this young guy, Christian Arnstadt, 17 years old, central midfielder. He will be working for a place on the bench with Ashimiro. That's the doubts I had. And then we also have these guys. So this is a right back. I want to point out right wing back. So if Murillo goes, we have Sardella and we have Nessatu, who can also be on the bench. And in Belgium League, he's good enough. These are some young talents. Mario Struikens is the biggest prospect, but only 16. So I don't know if I will play him a lot. Bakali is actually on the transfer listed. He's 25. He was also in the second team, but I will promote him to the first team. We'll try to use my second team for the young players. So only this stream I will do this all in detail, because yeah, so you guys know where I am working with, and then later I will just play and you guys will see and can ask questions if you want. So this is my team. We will look at the hierarchy. So we have Van Krombrugge, no highly influential players, but then we have these experienced players, let's call them like that. Delcroix is the only young player that I see there. He's 22. He's injured. And then the others. So yeah, we know how the hierarchy is. Social groups is good that they have one big group and smaller. Raman and Kozmans are new, so they will fit in soon. These are also new players. They'll also come in one of these groups. So happiness, slightly concerned, these guys. Code of conduct, I still have to set up. Tactics-wise, we'll have a attacking goalie who plays with the team. That's the four in the back. So he will be attacking Gomez, as he has good cross, he's a good player. Then Cullen, who will be dropping in between these two. Olsen and Verscharen, the roles that I'm not sure of, but these are two roles that will make them go outside on the wings, so we will see if they do that. And then Rafael will be the static playmaker that will, he will not go in forward, he will not drop too much back, so he will be in this good position behind these two strikers, pressing forward and complete forward. These are the tactics I will use. So extremely wide, because we have this small midfield. If they go wide, that's okay. Play out of defense. We still want to play football, but on a higher tempo. Early crosses, because I don't want Gomez or the other side to go really to the end line. I want them to cross from this position. If it goes wrong, they don't have to cover that distance. And play for set pieces. That was wrong. Be more expensive. I think we have a technical good team for the first league in Belgium, so I put that on. And then we want to counter press if we lose the ball, but not too high. So we will see how that works out. Normally I just don't click anything here, but I want to try it. This I left like this because counter is too physical demanding. They will directly play forward, and hold shape is also the extreme on the other side. They will just slow down the game and then play to defenders. So out of possession, I want them to be close to each other. So this line is lower line of engagement, and higher defensive line, so that they're very close to each other. I did something I normally never do. I put this on wide, force opponents inside. I don't know how they will do that, but it's something I want to try. We have the center that's closed, so let's see if that works. The pressing I didn't put too high because it will be too intensive then. We can put it a tickle higher if you want, but we will see. Tackling, I'll also not use that. So intensity drops a little bit more. That's okay. The data hub is something new, but they have not really a lot yet, so we'll have to see. Stuff. So in the stuff, we have a lot of former good Belgian players, or known Belgian players that I love to have that in my stuff. The only thing we need more is coaches and an assistant manager. That's very important. The technical director, I don't need that. And we have too many scouts. So we will have to look at that. Recruitment analyst, we have to take one more. So we will take extra stuff, but not too many. First, immediately search for an assistant, and then I will look at the coaches. Let's do that first. So what do I love in my assistant manager? Potential. He has to know the potential of our team. Tactical knowledge, I think that's important too. And that's it. I will leave it to this and then drop it. I also prefer, if that's possible, to have a Belgian assistant manager. So I know Manu Ferreira. Thing is, we will have to pay for him, and that's maybe not what I want. So judging players. So that's the important stats for the assistant. We can try to get him. I think if I have to pay compensation, maybe it will not work, but I don't think he will come anyway. Let's ask him. Oh, no. So we will not use him. So I will put this off and see who else is there. So we have a lot of names. 55. So we can put these two a bit higher. Still have 27. We put it one more. 9. Okay, let's see. Goose headache. Damn, I didn't. I have no assistant to filter the filter it. So yeah, we will have to do it on ourselves. Okay, we will take one of these guys. French, maybe we in Anderlecht they speak French, so that's an advantage for him. This guy is really good. Ex Milan, I love Milan, so maybe he wants to come. No, he asks a lot of money. Let's see how much he drops before he's okay. 29. That's good. That's good. If we put it now on assistant manager, ooh, 46. That's too much. Winning bonus. Nope. Then doesn't want. Let's take the French guy, assistant manager. He wants to come. Drop the wage a bit. Okay. So we have an assistant manager in Gerard Bernadet, ex Lille. So that's my favorite team. He is good working with youngsters. That's important. The training stats are not too good, but that's okay. He's an assistant manager. Potential, he has what I wanted. He has quite good people management, so it will fit for 1 year. He's already 64, so maybe next year I have to find a new one. But then we can look in our own stuff if somebody can be promoted. And then coaching team. We'll have to look at these attacking. So we have to compare it with training. Edit coach assignments, remove all. So he's a goalkeeper coach. And that's his best. 2 stars. Jelle de Rouwelaar, he's famous, but he's not a good goalkeeper coach. So I think we will fire him. Bram Geers, our fitness coach. That's good. Fitness. You will have to take both, but 3 stars is good. There, I'm happy with that. He's a technical coach. So technical defending, he will be good. Technical attacking, okay, perfect. 3 stars, that drops to 2.5. That's we will have to do it with that. I will have to take all the others. Of course, it's only preseason, so that's what we need to do. And then we have to find tactical, good trainers, attacking, defending, and possession. That's what we will look for now. Stop search, edit search, trainer. Actually, we should better wait for assistant to come in. He can filter out coaches who are not interested. So that's also important. So stuff we will do later. Training. I hope I can import training files. Let's see. I will try to do that if I can. I will let you know, guys, if it works. 1 second. Wacht, hè. I don't think I have them here. No. They're not in here. So, guys, as you can see, I have the logos and player faces and the real names of the teams. I have linked all that in the description. So if you also want that, you can get it from their site. They're super good quality, as you can see. Even the young players have a face. That's really cool. A medical center. I know Anderlecht has a lot of players with injury risk. So as you can see, also the season is not started yet. Schedule. We'll play tomorrow a game against the second team. Then we'll play in the end of the week against Akhmat Grozny from Russia. Then Rybin from Poland. Monaco, Kiev, the too big. Always want too small, too big, and then end with the small one, and that will be Lokomotiv Plovdiv. And then we start the season against small teams first, and then comes Antwerp, it's a big team. And this month I should have 3, 6, 9, 12. Let's say 12 points at least from the until the end of August. I need 12 points. So league, we have the Pro League. What happens in the Pro League? So the rules. You have the Pro League. Then the first 4 teams go into this league. Then the other teams go to this one, and I don't know what's happened here. Oh no, this is the relegation. This is the Champions Group. I can tell you it's so complicated and it changes every year that sometimes people in Belgium even don't know what happens. The preview, we saw it just, but I want to show it again. So structure. Only one team relegates. Season preview, that's what I wanted. So top, you see, I am on top. I don't know why, but it's okay. Until number 6, these are all big teams. Charleroi, Zoarhem, Leuven, and Mechelen, and maybe Ostende we can count also, are teams that can end high or they can end low. These are the teams that some mostly have good seasons. And then under Ostend are the teams who will fight for relegation. And there can be a surprise as this moment in season in real life, this team is in the lead together with this team, and they just promoted. So these are the teams who are ending high now. Really love Union Saint Gillois. They are doing perfectly in the league, so very happy for them. Then we go to scouting. Scouting I will put up now. So we have scouting center. Now the responsibilities are to the director of football, but I will do that. Then I will. Oh no, I sorry, I was wrong. I will put it here, and then I want to do this. General focus will be on young players, so 20 till 23. Typically available, players that fit in the roles in the use tactic. And I want them to, no, that's actually good. That focus, that's a focus on general, but I can do a priority. And for priority, I want strikers. So because my 2 strikers are on loan. Lower that a little bit. Potential is high enough. Available, typically now all typically available. I will put this higher because we really need strikers for the start of next season. That's priority. Hussein Balic is the first one they come up with. So attacking midfielder and striker as well. Finishing 9 to 13. I don't think I will buy him. He's not good enough for my team. So that's how you see the competition. The transfers. I did the scouting for the moment. Club info. What's important on this screen is the derbies. So we have Club Rouge, Standard, RWDM, 2 times, the same thing. The thing is that derbies and rivals are now variable, so you can have new rivals in the competition. The historic ones will stay, of course, because that's how it is. Club Brugge and Standard are the fierce rivals of Anderlecht in the Belgian competition. And then you see we have a lot of others. Then Legends, Vincent Company, sadly, I had to fire him. Maybe he wants to be our assistant. No, we can try. Zetterberg, he is also fired. He was there also last year. Let's see his stats for coaching. Technical. We can use that. We can use him if he wants to come. We don't know. Yeah, he wants to come as a scout. Maybe I can get him as a coach. So that's always good if you can have these legends of your team as in your staff. So Schifo is now on Muskun, but in real life he's just fired. Luke Nilis, he's just arrived in that team, but I think he's a good coach. Also technical. I need more tactical now at this point, so I will leave him in his job there. Lukaku, of course, cannot sign him. With Anderlecht would be beautiful if I can do that one day. I will add him to my short list. And then who do we have more? Radzinski, a scout, unemployed, but we don't need scouts at this moment. Biglia is still playing in Fatih Karagümrük, ex Milan, Lazio. Before that, he played in Anderlecht. One of my favorite players there. He's wanted at that age by Chicago Fire. Then we have Yuri Tielemans, can get him, cannot get him. Edwin van den Berg, more other years, excuse me, other years always a sign as a coach, but this year I see his determination is very low. So this year not. Adin Stoika, wished he was in the game. Jan Kuller, Rytos Wasilewski, Philip de Wilde, goalkeeper, ex-goalkeeper. He's a scout now at Waasland Beveren. They're relegated. Good determination. I think this, if he wants, he can be our new goalkeeper coach. He doesn't want to come. He doesn't see moving to Anderlecht an improvement from working to Waasland Beveren. They're relegated to the second league. But okay. If that's what you want, then that's what you want. Would be a good addition. Then Bark Boussoufa, he's unemployed. At the moment, 36 years old. Matias Suarez, he plays still at River Plate. also very injury prone. George Grun, let's see if he has something to add to my staff. Good coaching abilities, but these are too low. Then we have Hendrik Andersson, who's a scout, and he looks very, very good scout. Unemployed. Yeah, he is interested in coming, but I will have to fire some scouts then. I will finalize the deal, fire some scouts. With Hendrik Andersson, we have a great one. He will not come, of course. He's too big for being an assistant. Scouting and transfer team, mental attributes, and then we look at the ability and potential. So these two are important, and then we take the lowest one. So Albert Mertens, Mario Michiels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9. They say I have 11. I don't know where they get the other. Here. There's Chief Scout and Scout. Okay, but Jelle Terouwelaar, he's gone. 1, 2, 3. I need to fire 2 more. Goran Lovren, I leave because he's an ex-player. But this guy is not good enough. And this guy is not good enough. So they go out and we get Andersson in. So let's see, we will let them go. Okay, next one. Club vision. Yeah, I didn't talk about that. So the vision of the staff of Anderlecht is develop players using the club's youth system. Preferred. That's also my preferred way. This could be even a bit higher. Work within budget. They have financial problems, so that's normal. We play in this new league, the Conference League. Sadly, not so important. Favored, but not so important. Finish in the top 3. Required. I think that's reasonable. Reach final. Cofidis Cup is not always priority in Anderlecht, but I think they should do that and develop the best youth system in the country. Okay, we can try to do that. From then on, we have to start winning the league from next season. Okay, staff meeting. This is new. Recommend. I don't want to spend too many time on players that are going to leave. Okay, I feel Francis Amuzu's game would improve if they were constant to stay back all time, as a physical ability is not strength of his. So they want to train to stay back all the time. No, I feel Riversharn's game would improve if we were encouraged to play more killer balls. Yeah. I feel Lucas Lissen's game would improve. To stay back all the time. Yeah, good idea. Move on. Weaker foot training. Okay, this is new. Even if it was on Football Manager years before, still new. They put it back in. Weaker foot training. And I think that's so important, so I will do that always. Look at the youth. Okay, I will do that. I would recommend offering what Mesa a professional contract. Let's see. No, not my favorite player. He's wanted by Genk, so you have to take a look again at him. I play sweeper keeper, so I will put support and then look at the stats. What's he lacking? First touch, composure, anticipation. Okay, he's 16 years old. He can choose from me where he wants to go. I will not give him pro contract. This guy, I think he can grow, but his stamina is so low. He's a goalkeeper, but he looks better than the other one. And he is a sweeper keeper, composure, positioning, vision. They need some training, but I will offer him a new contract just as a youth prospect. Okay, he accepted. Christian Foy, he just arrived. So his potential is like 1 star. Coach reports. Heading second amateur division level, very one-footed. Must do a bad job when it comes to marketing. Tends to be very full figure in the squad. Okay, he's just arrived, so I will not give him a new contract. Of the increasing opinion that Majit Ashimiro has the potential to become a quality player at the club, perhaps reaching the ability of our best central midfielder, Adrian Tribell. Okay, he sees things different than me, but that's okay. Johannes de Croix is a great player, and Francis Amuzu is a great winger. He is a great winger, but I will train him as a striker. Performance analyst. Okay, it's a good idea. I don't think I have performance analysts. So let's give him the chance to do that. For sure, with the new data center, it's important, I think, to have another performance analyst from Holland, but this one is less good. And this is a performance analyst from Holland, surprisingly. He's good. I forgot to look at something important, and that is personality. So he's a realist. Okay, that's good. Approach to sign. Exit talks. I hope this one has a good personality because that's something fairly determined. Okay, because like they can offer these guys. Okay, they're all good with an ambition or yeah, not a good one. Scouting stuff as a technical director. I'm not really looking for a technical director, but he's good. This guy's good. Do I want him? Do I want a technical director? Let's see in 6 months. Recruitment analyst. That can be useful. Unambitious. That are the people that you don't have to sign. Loan manager. No idea what these guys do. Loan managers. Balanced, media friendly, Holland, profile, analyzing data for. So nope. Move on. Head of sports science. Okay, it's good, but why are they all from Holland? Don't they have Belgium sports scientists? Fairly determined, has even a pro licensed contract. Okay, let's give him the chance to do that. To be honest, not all roles of the technical staff I know what they do. So Physio, I know what the physio does. He's contracted to a team. Sports scientist. No, good addition to marketing, head of sports science. Okay. Is that the same guy that we just contacted? No. Okay, all these names look the same. So next up, head performance analyst. I don't know in the end if I have signed already as a head performance analyst, so I will put him on the short list. He's from. Oh, he's already in my team. Okay, we can do that later. Remind me later. Remind me in 2 weeks. Okay. training schedule. I will leave it now to my staff because I will try to import the ones from last year that I created. Otherwise, I have to do it every year again. This I'm very strict in. Missed training is for sure 1 week fine. You don't miss training. So like this. I'm very strict, so I hope they will be happy with that, but they will need to. Then introduce, then now we will see if they're happy with that. So my whole squad is here. We are attending the meeting. I'd like to introduce myself as a coach. So don't, my advices from yesterday were don't click on anything here because these are promises and you will have to make sure you do that. So if you put a new goalkeeper, then you will have to buy one. There's my little son, Noah. He will come to visit us. Noah. Noah, kom maar. Je mag komen, hoor. Broer is in school, hè? Broer is in de school, hè? Je is niet hier, hè, broer? Daar slaapt hij, ja. So, win the title or challenger? Challenger, title challenger. You're so it's mixed results there. Okay, I changed their vision a little bit. Reached the business end of the Conference League. Reached Europe proper this season. Good account of ourselves. Okay, they're happy. That's exactly the direction I was looking for. You guys can see that, yeah. I want to win the Cofidis Cup, but I will put final. Okay. Perfect. Was a good meeting. Injury update. Hannes Delcroix, 5 to 10 days. Torn knee. So we will have to be careful with him. But I think he's a good player. Ball playing defender. Worth already 9 millions. 22 years old. And Zirkzee, torn knee ligaments, returned from injury. So I think I will start with Raman then in striker position. The trainings I will do, but I want to do the individual trainer for youth players. That's the next thing we do after the game. Okay, Rafael is Belgian. Financial fair play regulations. The board is allowed to invest 25 million, and they will keep us updated. Let's see the finances. Hmm? So it looks 41 million debt we have. Per month we pay 3.9 million. It's a lot. And our debts are fulfilled, most of them, next year. So 1 year we have to be a little bit careful, and then we only have the 525 that goes for 2 years more. The one of the biggest, but these two are gone then. meet the media. Not really a fan of that, but okay. Jade Bodar is here, Lotte Dubois is here, Andrea Lambert, and Luc Schmidt. Andrea, how excited are you? Smile warmly. It's real honored. You have the wage budget to bring the players you need. Bigger budget. No, I don't want a bigger budget. So um, this. Um, what was it about Anderlecht that appealed so much? The stature of the club, or everyone is trying to develop themselves. Club that share those values. All little things. The club's absolutely dripping with potential. That one. Was there anything that gave you reason to doubt? Hola. Dag vriend. My little son. Was there anything that gave you reason to doubt? No. What made you take this job? Great opportunity. Polyglot. Um, it can be to ask for the footsteps of a legend like Vincent Company. Um, so I also think he's a legend, but this one is great answer. What do you think of Anderlecht squad? Um, Squad is fantastic. Great foundation here. Have you met the players already? Um, from what I've seen, they're really hungry. How important are the fans? Fans are really part of this team. Where do you see the club heading long term? Um, Consistent aim to success. What's your approach on the training ground? I have to wait and see how important is to have a player like Sergio Gomez. I think he's absolute dream of a player. I'm really a big fan of him. So I won them for. As requested, I've arranged an intra-squad friendly for today. It will take place at Neerpede and will kick off shortly. That's a new thing here that we will see. You have the option of splitting the first team players between two sides, playing against a team mostly formed of players from the under 21s team, or picking two teams from scratch yourself. Pick from scratch. So, what we'll do is we'll put this team against this team as much as possible. The thing is, Zirkzee will not play. So, it's cool that they give this option. Sardella, Magalan, I don't know which foot is good, right footed. Zeno the Bust is left footed, perfect. Ball playing defender, Mikhalichenko, Kana, Ashimiro here, and Tribell here. Don't know if that's a good idea. I think this will be better. Anwar El Haj here. What's wrong? Why is he colored? Why is this colored? Okay, yeah, he will not be in Gansh. He will be advanced playing midfielder. And then we will have Amuzu here as a deep lying forward. Christian Anstad not big player. Okay, we have a great player in the second squad. Great striker. Here. Wait, where is he now? Here. Okay, Guindo, he's the best as an advanced forward. Okay, here we have Olsen. He will be changed with Arnstad. Oh, dang. Okay, and now the bench. How do we do that? Okay, we choose goalkeepers and stuff. Okay, Kozemans. They will have. I think he's a talent. At 18 years, 17, 16, but probably they will not play. This guy, so take him. Then Central 2 listens and Hutch. Okay, Hutch can go here. Otherwise, they don't have enough wingbacks. They have really good players in the youth teams. So Mezatu will come here, and then we will take the other guy that we saw. For the other team, the left side. Even these young players have a face pack face, so that's cool. Not all, of course, but most of them have. Okay, Nikeze. Who is my choice there? Mrini, is he left footed? Yeah. So let's take him in this team. Only young players on left back. Look at this kid. He seems so young. Salascu. Yeah, let's just give him a place because he looks so young. Okay, and then midfield. On at least two for each team. So this guy looks good. Playmaker. And this guy in the other team. Theo Leoni. He's a good player. He's actually captain of the second team in Anderlecht. They will have this guy. God damn. Okay, and let's see if they have strikers. Okay, we will take strikers. So Struykens can be here. He's like real in the A team. And they will have. I think the teams are fairly balanced, so then the same tactics across the field. So it will be interesting. Left team has a little bit more, I think, quality, but right team has also very good players. Okay, let's do this. Confirm squads. Manage first team only. I will do that. Perfect. That's a cute addition, a nice addition. They have really like that. Let's play the game. Oh, this is nice. Oh, it could have lasted a bit longer, but it's nice to see. We are in Neerpede. That's the training grounds. Look, they changed some stuff that makes it visually a little bit more attracting. Look, they still have this strange walls. Why is this wall? What does it do there? Why is it there? But looks better. The backgrounds a little bit better. Nice. Okay, match preview. First team versus second team. No, no manager here. So yeah, they're good quality against good quality. So will be interesting game. Will be interesting game. As I told you before, this team has can change every player in every position for another one. Only the attack maybe, but I'm looking forward to what he Guindo when he grows. I think he's only 17. Yeah, don't say anything too many. Um, impress me. That's the only thing I want to say. Let's go out there. Here we are. Anderlecht versus Anderlecht. And stop. So this has to be sideline. I like to have a lot of highlights depending on if I can see the ball. During highlights, be like this. Okay. Then I open this, but why can't I see it? Because the ball is there. So we have here the other team setup, the focus of attack, and here the players of our team. These are the other team. Okay, that looks good. Okay, let's see. Stocks. Hmm. The sound is on my headphones. Okay, we are purple. Allez, we. The first team is purple and the second team is white. Good cross, good defending. Okay, I have to watch the central midfielders, what they do, how they position themselves on both sides. So we have here striker Amuzu, El Haj attacking midfielder, Tribell, and Mikalichenko. Okay, Ashimiro is here. And where's my other midfielder? Kana is here. Okay. Let's first look at this, where he runs. The thing that I really want in this tactic is the role of Kana that you see here, that he goes in between these two to let the ball play. So what we have here now is one team having the ball, the other team waiting in a small group. Amuzu. So the second team does good, better than first team. Okay, but now we have the ball. Let's play. Okay, and then we go to the next one. Okay, we have the ball here with central defender. Then midfielder goes in between. Verscharen goes in the space. Guame also, and there is Ramon. Oei. Is right-footed. That's clear. Okay, we have the ball again. What does Verscharen do? He searches space there. Good ball for Ramon, but not good enough. I think it's a bit slow. That's a bit too fast. Okay, this one is good. Free kick. Free kick. Okay, I will put this on the. Oh, oh. Guame over. Okay, good cross from the right side. Sardella. No, it was not Sardella, it was Murillo. So this should be a close game, and it is. After 20 minutes, not a lot of chances. Both teams are really the same quality, so as good as the same quality. Vikalichenko, Alhaj. The one I'm who has to the ones who have to prove himself on the white team, they need to fight for their place. The other ones have this one has to prove themselves too, but this is my idea of the first team. That was actually a nice goal from Benito Ramon. Was making some plans here on. I have to fix the bike in the house, the wheel. So I have to take out off the wheel, the bike, the tire, and then I have to go to the shop, take the same tire, come back, put the tire on, put the wheel on, put air in it. So it's actually not such an easy job, I think. Okay, but we are winning 1-0 with the first team against the second team. With the nice goal from Raman from distance. And we see here Raman does good, Rafael does good, Cullen. These two important positions. Ooh, good chance there for, was it Alhaj? So Gomez will take the free kicks, that's sure. Young Arnstad. Where's Verscharen? Was he there in the attack? Okay, shot map. So Ramon is the most active guy, that's for sure. In this one, we are purple, so we have the best, goal XG. But as I said, both teams are very, very the same. You can see it in everything. Possession is almost the same. That A team is a little bit better. That was supposed to be, but look, the difference is really minimum. One shot on target, and it was a goal. Okay. So Murillo has a bit of physical problems. We will substitute him already. And then we will look at how they do. Let's take a look at the other team. Again, dressing room. Pump fists. Okay, start second half. Pause. Okay. Ball is gone. Ball is in the way, so we have to wait a bit. So how are they doing? A little bit average. Let's check. These two are doing very bad, actually. He has problems against Rafaelov. And Grindo, is not good enough to play against our defenders. But second half can change the stuff there. So he goes wide for Scharen. Let's look now at him. He should be less attacking. But this is a 4 against 4 on the same positions that we will never have, almost never have in the competition. Ooh, a right back. Young right back. Arnstad there. Okay, now second team gets get it difficult. Got some difficulties. I hope they substitute because otherwise he will ruin my players. Who is there? So Stefan Stassa. He has to substitute. Yeah, he did some changes. That's okay. Which changes he does is not really that important for me, as long as he does them. So I will also do some changes because some players I need to protect a bit. And let's bring in Theo Leoni. The big talent Struikens can come in. I want to protect Hood. And the last minutes I will bring on Zirkzee as like for 5 minutes or something. We're now 1 hour in. Okay, they brought some young players on. Brought Sardella to the central defense. And Moreno Madrid in there. The two strikers are off. It's the first game of the season. Friendly. But the second half, the first team has more the control over the game. I think there's too many shots from distance. Berg ball into box. We can put that on. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's just leave it for now. It's just first game. Can change it later if they keep shooting from that far. Also, they changed goalkeeper Gomez has to go off. And then 13 minutes. So Zirkzee on. Oh, Raman was on the other position. That's okay. Zirkzee can play both. In the competition, he will play here. So let's put him there. Okay, last substitute is this young dude, Sadiki. Good. I don't see any problems with the tactics, but yeah, they're playing now same against same. We'll have to see how it goes if you have wingers here. But as you can see, he defends back. Leone, he defends on the wing back. So then he right back can take the winger. Now they're 2v1 always. Okay, on the other side, that's not the case because here's 1v1. Ooh, what a great goal! Luca Monticelli. This young dude. But very good from this young wingback, left wingback. Good cross. Monticelli, yeah. Stoikens was in the way, but Monticelli scored. 2-0 for the A team. And second team didn't do much in the second half, so first half was closer than second half. That was clear also in the game. Last 5 minutes, and they almost scored, but Guzman did good. Herbert Bellis is tired, but I have no subs anymore. Hajj, Tribell. These are doing good. So my midfield, the two that I adapted are actually the two best roles for now. I think these two, just just good. No, I come. Hallo, toen ik in wat heb je daar? Toen ik aan je papa. My little son. So first team won. Was still close. I think it was still close. Possession was close. XG was close. The shots were different. But all was close. He made a great goal. He's only 16 years old. So what we will do maybe is we have now seen A squad, B squad, how they did. Um, so we can make this team really a good team, I think. Um, so let's check it out. We have three goalies. Is one too much? We have one of 17. If the under 18s, how many do they have? They have also three. So we keep three and three then. One can be loaned out. I'll take the oldest to loan out, and then these two will fight for the position. I don't know if loans will go through because I put transfer window off. I'm playing at Willem II. He's at Waasland Beveren. He's at Parma. There's not really a lot of players I can use. This one maybe I used him a lot last year, but the others I all sold, so I will put them on sale again. Like Michel Vlap, maybe I can use him. Kobat, I like him. If he's not too much injured, he's a good player. Kaka has to prove himself. Well in Reuter, also good. Let's just take Sayev on the transfer list. Like that. Okay, and then we have here best positions. Three right backs. One is injured. 5 to 10 days. That's not too long. So he is the less good, but he's not bad. But he's not bad. He's the youngest. Amiso. And how are the under 18s doing? Right backs? Two. They have two. One of them is Matteo Madrid, who I really love this player. Um, Ibn Nezer Aguirre. That's a good one. Imagine being 16 and being in this game and just being rated very good. Okay, they don't have a lot of central defenders, so or they also don't have. Then we have in the first squad. What we can do is Listens is young, 19, and the Bast is young, so they both can play for the under 21 squad. These two. So they have central defenders there. We have enough in the first team. So they have here, and then this guy is 18. He will be available for under 18 squad when they need him, but I will not put that. Then left back, they have one, a good one. He just played in the first team. He was not bad. So do we have here from left back only two, I think. Amuzu Mahajuti. Shuti is right wing, I think. Yeah. So left back, we have shortage in the second squad. Here they have two left backs. They have wingers. Wingers, I don't need wingers. So which of these wingers can play in defense? I think this guy. Complete wingback on attack. Actually, I want attacking wingback, but I don't see that here. Fullback, wingback, attack. And then we bring him to the second team. this guy's good. Hola. Wat heb je daar? Kom een keer tonen, Noah. They're at the best age if they are between 1 and 2. Children, they're amazing. So left wing back, we have a bit of a problem, but I think we solved it with promoting this guy we are training, and then Compaore. We have to do training also. We have to change those guys to wing backs, and then midfield. We have Niels de Wilde, Ilai Kamara and Sadiki. So Mazala, playmaker. Colossan, he's a striker, so he will definitely not be a midfielder for me. I will train him to pressing forward. Then we have attackers, we have shortage, so Guindo, he will be playing first team. I will train him a little bit more and then we will promote him to the first team. Then we have these guys who are also strikers. Okay, we have a good second squad. And now we have players here like Leoni, available for under 21 squad. They will not play in the first team and that are young. So Stoikens. And that's it. Maybe for the moment that Murillo is here, he will still be playing for the second team. Like this. Hoi! Hoe jij die allemaal op de... So, what time is now? It's 12 here. So I will take my break here. And then maybe this afternoon I will be back with more Football Manager. We have made our teams. We have played our first friendly. So yeah, I will be back soon. Thanks for watching, who was here. And we will see each other maybe this afternoon then or next week. That will be it. Thanks for watching today and see you guys very soon. Bye bye.